Morning, morning. All right. I think I have like 5 of them now, Frack. It's ridiculous, to be honest. You got your new iPad setup. Let's go. Oh man, now you see it. Now I gotta like add an extra layer of makeup. Now that you can see me in greater detail. Oh, the stress. You have 4 of them. What is with the... Why is that the thing that seems to just be popping up like all the time? Like every other ride where I don't unlock something, I unlock the helmet again. I don't know what's going on. You'll stop getting helmets when you stop cheating at the game. Wow. Here I am, bringing awareness to the premium features that us subscribers have here on this beautiful platform that is Zwift. And that's the attitude I get. See how it is. I'm stealing all the cowboy hats. You know, funny, man. Like, I'd be okay with like a couple extra cowboy hats, but like these lime these lime helmets. Like, who thought that that was an idea? Again, I literally think there's like a bunch of like people sitting in a focus group being like, all right, guys, we have like 7 of the 8 things that we need for the Zwift big spin. What is it? 10 things? I don't know. We have all but 1 of the things that we need to fill out all the unlocks. Guys, we need you to brainstorm. What is the final thing to fill that final spot? It needs to be good. And you know, some guy got a raise for being like, you know what? You know the common Zwift helmet? Let's take that and add green accents. Whoa! Oh man. I guess we should be happy. Like, let's be real. The unlocks are pretty good. But that helmet, it just... No, we won't let that slide. Zwift, what the heck? No, we're not gonna give... No, we're not gonna be nice about this. Zwift! You could have given us a new pair of socks. And you didn't. Hear me out. Let's add Zwift orange to it as well. Dimitri, that's for Zwift. That's for the Big Spin 2027, man. You've just completely blown the lid off of all the exclusive stuff that's coming next year for the Big Spin. Now, guys, you thought that you wanted the helmet in lime. But what you didn't realize is how much you wanted it in orange. Damn, I needed to zoom in for that. Needed to zoom in. Hold on. Orange. There we go. There we go. The cinematics on this stream are next to none. What can I say? Anyway, guys, hope you all are doing well. We made it through Monday together as a team. Worked like a charm. Dimitri, in all honesty, Zwift needs to hire you. Those ideas are gold. But hear me out. We change it to orange. You should do a video production for a living. Right, dude? Like, I missed my calling. I missed my calling. Anyway. But yeah, guys, we're going to try again. I've been, I would say I'm middle lucky this time around. I've been, like, really lucky in some ways and, like, very unlucky in others. Let me show you. I'm stalling so that we can get in on a late joins. If you're wondering why I'm stalling, it is purely strategic. It's not laziness. It is strategy. It is strategy, everyone. But anyway, so we've got cowboy hat. Oh, it keeps it. Oh, it didn't keep it in order. We've gotten like 3 pieces of headgear from this event. We need the bandana, the hard hat, and I think that's it. So here we go, guys. This is what we've got so far. Got these dumb freaking headphones. I don't know what Zwift's obsession with headphones is recently, but here they are. We got this amazing helmet, by the way. Oh, limeade. My apologies, Zwift. I didn't mean to discount your amazing naming scheme by just saying lime. Limeade. Anyway, we got these 2 things. We got the rhinestone helmet, the cowboy helmet, which is the best thing. We've unlocked that. We have unlocked the wheels. There they are. Got the wheels. We have the bike. Let's go. And we've got one of the kits. By the way, look at this sick kit I got yesterday. Not bad, right? Actually pretty sick. This is Signature Cycles, their new kit. I snuck in and got a kit unlock. I haven't done a kit unlock in a long while. That's kind of satisfying, to be honest. I'm usually way too lazy. Hey, Smith, thanks, man. Yeah. I'm trying to get a little more back into kit hunting again. I mean, I don't know why, but I am. Just so that I can then again put on my like 3 or 4 kits that I actually wear. This one, and this one. So I do like this Alpecin kit. This Alpecin kit's pretty sick. Like low key, but still like fancy because it's like you can role play as a pro. The earphones, something that actually exists in the real world. Dude, I don't know. So like they paired up with H2 Audio, which is a lifestyle headphone company. I don't even know. Like they do a bunch of different stuff, but they paired up and created like a branded Zwift set of headphones. And like ever since then, they've been like using that as one of the cosmetics. I don't know. It is kind of funny, but like now they're like obsessed with headphones. There is some that I don't have. They have like a pink pair that I missed, which would have been cool. I think that I can get that by doing some of the big spins that are just randomly around the map, because I think it was on the last big spin that they gave those out. Maybe. I don't know. They also do those like they'll give away the headphones during the workout series that they do on the homepage. Sometimes they'll have like giveaways for that. Yeah, Big Beth, you have the ones in real life. Yeah, exactly. Let me see. Do they? I think they have them in game. Not about using it, it's about saying exactly. You get it, man. You understand. It's so that you can put it on a shelf and look at it every once in a while so that you feel like you've achieved something in your life. Here they are. These are actual real life headphones. Zwift plus H2O. These are the ones that Macbeth has. Oh my god, look guys. The very exclusive Zwift helmet, but in blue sky color. Oh wait, I do have the pink ones. Shows how much I look at this. Okay. Something I still want though that they haven't done. I want a riding cap, but I want it backwards. They give us the trucker hats and they'll put like the trucker hats backwards, like the map hat. The Zwift training camp, these ones, like they're all like the trucker hats they'll put backwards. But they haven't done, this is one of the best ones, by the way. The bike packer one. But yeah, none of the actual like riding caps they have that face backwards. I guess that's just like non-UCI approved or something. Dude, Dimitri, a premium feature of Zwift is that it always says I have a new set of wheels, apparently. Also, did you notice how that like was cropped weird for a second? It was hidden behind the user customization. I have gone through these wheels. I've clicked through these wheels like 4 or 5 times now in hopes that somehow it'll fix it. It has yet to get rid of that dumb new symbol, which is honestly messes with my brain a lot, by the way. Power Karma had the same thing. He was able to fix it. Dude, I know, like, dude. So here, look at this. Unless there's like something I'm missing, like there's a variation. Let's see, maybe there's a variant I'm missing. Wheels sometimes come with a bike. Had to load up something to fix it. It's from the BMX bike or a Halo bike. I haven't clicked on. So do I have to like equip a specific bike? That would actually make sense. So I have to do like a specific, because some wheels you can only put on specific bikes, right? I think I skipped one. I really wish these tri-spokes were better. Bike then wheels. Okay. So let's try the Pinarello. Go to wheels. Okay, not the Espada. Let's try Project. A level 1. I heard about that today. Yeah, if you want, guys, we'll go through that in a bit once I stall for another like 5-10 minutes. I'm just looking and waiting for the late join to tick away. BMX bike next. Let's try the BMX bike. I bought way too many. Or we'll not try the BMX bike because apparently I can't seem to find it. Wait, what? Wait, where is it? Third time's the charm. Third time is the charm. There it is. Everyone in chat's like, it's been there the whole time. There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, you could have let me live with this forever, right? No! 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 It didn't work. No. What's up, Loki? I thought that totally, you guys. Okay. Hold on. We're on to something. We're on to something here, guys. I think we're gonna do this together with our brains combined, with our 12 brain cells combined. We are going to get this. Okay, so there's another set. Now Brompton. Now I think the Brompton was near the bottom, right? Oh, your brain just shuts off, guys. I swear to God, I've probably seen it 12 million times already. It was at the... We'll get there. Guys, we'll get there. We'll get there. No! I thought that was gonna be it. Stream over. Joke. Oh, yeah! Okay, guys. Great day. Yeah, we did a thing, guys. I think we should know when to stop, and that's when we're ahead. Great job, everyone. Y'all can go and enjoy the rest of your day successfully. Congratulations. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. That's nice. That's nice we figured it out. All right, now back to the Cannondale. Cannondale's been nice to ride. I'll tell you what, after being on that Specialized Venge for so long, it's nice to be on the Cannondale. But I do... That is definitely not the tri-spoke wheels, by the way. I'm no expert, but I do not think that these are the tri-spoke wheels, guys. I could be wrong. Anyway. Dude, the Spoon coming in muted randomly throughout the last few days has actually been kind of golden, hasn't it? Hi, Spoon. How did you know? How did you know? How did you know? You're a genius. You're a freaking genius. Never unlock anything else ever again. You know, like, seriously though, I do regret buying a lot of the stuff when I was like newer to Zwift, and I'm like, I want all the bikes. My ignorant self thinking that Zwift would actually like add some sort of sorting feature. Oh, I was so young and ignorant. Anyway, oh, no user action. Chat, we are actually a Lumo hive mind. Ladder race tonight, gonna stream it, try to win the race. With gout foot? Or did you mean without feet? Like, what the? Like, either one of those is going to be like, what the heck? YouTube's a bit loud, I think. Okay, YouTube's, you can reset your max, please. No, gout. Oh, dude, that sucks. That sucks. Arthritis. I know this might be a hot take, but arthritis sucks. One of those days you're gonna type that into the wrong window and send it to the coworker or the boss. He's like, joke's on you. I accidentally put it in this chat. Bro, you have the most hilarious story about this where your GF thought she was texting you, but she was texting this. Oh no. Spoon, I actually want to hear that story. Need to drink actual fucking water. Loki, seriously, man. That is actually one of the biggest aggravators of gout, right? Is basically dehydration. Allows the what is the urea crystals to build up or something like that. I don't know much about it, but something like that, right? All right. 3 or 4 minutes to warm up. And then we die. So guys, I'm gonna try and do some more sweet spot today. I did 3 intervals last time. I think I'm gonna try for 4 today. See if I can just add the interval in and see if that's, you know, that's training, right? I stole all your money. You're not gonna repeat what she said, but it's about the worst thing possible. Here's what I want to know. What did she get back from the boss? I think that's the most important thing. What did she get back from the boss? What did they text her back? Is the biggest. He never responded, or okay. Okay, at least we can respect that. Which makes it even more, yeah, that's probably the best outcome of that whole scenario, to be honest. Just have her like literally have it just be like this unspoken thing from then on out. Drink mostly pop, terrible, you know. Hey man, I love soda. I never drink it, but I understand because I freaking love it. I'll have maybe 1 every month or two here and there. But man, if I could, I'd drink that shit all the time. That being said, I basically have been drinking sugar in my coffee the last like month just as a switch up. And so I guess I'm basically no better. But at least in that, I see the sugar going in and I can have some sort of reference to how much I'm actually killing myself. You drink like 4 cans a day? Have you trying to die? We don't want you to die, man. Promise me that won't happen. Loki, have you ever are you into like sparkling water? Sugar soda. Yeah. Yeah, soda. So what I learned, man, is a lot of the enjoyment of sodas is literally the carbonation. Now, maybe it's more than that for more people. I know sugar is the most addicting thing there is. Coke and Mountain Dew. But so, like, when I was having trouble drinking water for a while, I started just getting carbonated water. And it made a huge difference. I started drinking so much more water. Need some time to address each habit. No, yeah, that's fine. That's fair. But I found that was like a good coping substitute, was sparkling water. You drink almost no plain water? Bubbly, like, dude, okay, yep. Bubbly. So here's a fun hack, guys. You can buy one of those like SodaStream things. And then you can literally off Amazon order a fitting that will attach a SodaStream to any compressed tank. And then you can go buy your own like tank for like $50 and then get it filled and then literally have sparkling water for an entire like 6 months to a year. And you don't have to pay the properly, I think it's properly expensive subscription costs for those like bottle services. Thank you, Macbeth. Yeah, good. I should actually join it right now. Well, hold on. We can scam 2 more minutes. But yeah, man, I got super addicted to sparkling water for a good while. Some things make a sparkling water to cut the pop half and half. There you go. Yeah, dude. I think that's a good way to like get out of the habit of like drinking soda a lot. Yes, dude, no freaking way. 1.9 kilometers. No freaking way. That was one of the luckiest late joins I've had in a while. Everyone's late joined. Cheater. Facts. This was cheating for sure. Hi, Villager. Hi, Bren. How are you guys? Dude, that's like the best spawn we've gotten in a while. Now coffee stop. Oh, can I? Or am I too close? Dude, that... Oh, yep. That would have actually been pretty funny. If I hadn't pedaled, I would have been able to get away with it. I should have just not pedaled. Useless poison. It's gotta be spicy, right? You gotta have a little spicy. Any of you all call it spicy water? Just spawned. The guy kids, there's still people. I have like 3 or 4 new friends over the last couple days just from hanging out at the Stoneway Arch. Dude, all those coffee stoppers up there. Look at all the artificial speed they have. That's crazy. Or all the late joiners. Imagine making friends. Honestly, true. I prefer my friendships to be parasocial, if you don't mind. Game mechanic, yep. Exactly. Premium Zwift feature. I need to remember to sign up to the next one of these. So I did get the kit yesterday, guys. I still have to get the bandana. Let me go ahead and sign up for the next one. All right, guys, headband. It's time. Dude, why do I say anything? Crack, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to ban you again today. It's not something I want to do, but it's something I have to do. Yeah, I got like 5 of them now, Bren. It's amazing. That helmet is literally the most obviously sought after thing in the entire game, which is why it looks like they make it the most common thing to get. Sounds reasonable. Dang it, you're here. Dang it. If I'm not talking to someone through chat, 90% of the time it's uncomfortable. Bro, I feel that so much. I maybe can get along like 1 to 2 people at a time, but if the group's larger than that, it's way too much. Ain't no way your man's living here in Ottawa to sing water. Guys, if I could, I'd just give you guys the helmets. Just kidding, I wouldn't. There needs to be a trade system. Guys, they need to have an open trade and barter system in Zwift. There needs to be a trade economy. Come on, fan, please. You can do it. I see you trying so hard to turn on. Please. You can do it. Oh, it's getting a little faster. I'm getting like 1 revolution every 7 seconds right now. There we go. It's turning on, everyone. The fan has been activated. I really don't want to have to tear it apart and fix it again. It lasted for so long without needing help. This poor fan has been just hanging on by a thread for like the last year. You're noodling flat out fast while working. Curious how many live helmets you get. Man. Yeah, I still don't have the kit. I still don't have the cowboy kit. I did that stage like 10 times. There should be like a loser bracket. Like where if you lose so many times, they just give it to you. I mean, this is a completion. This is a participation trophy society after all. All right, who do we got here? Who do we got? Who's gonna be our best friend today? I mean, other than you, Chad, of course. Is it Toby?
You shout like that, they put you in jail right away.
Yes!
No trial, no
Guys, he's here again!
Special jail for journalists. You're stealing.
Steven!
Right, you're playing music too loud.
God, this guy is such a legend.
Fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're
How is he
charging too
still
high
here?
prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail.
Some say
You
he never
undercook
left.
Fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail.
You'll trade your shit
Undercook
for
over.
drops?
You
Dude,
make an
seriously.
appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail right away.
Believe it or not. They need to create a trade economy. Oh, also, guys, did you all see Carlo got level 100 today? How sick is that? Oh, hi, Bike Boy. So, okay. So, now that we're here, what do you say we pull up the Zwift Insider and check out what's coming to a Zwift near you? Where is he? Steven! There he is. Our boy. Our boy. $100 for the how many time? Yeah. Actually, first time for him. It's his first time getting level 100, just in time for them to release levels 1 through forever. Guys, I'm not saying that Zwift lurks on my stream. I would never suggest such a thing. But isn't it great that some of the things that we were talking about are actually a thing? All right, here we go, guys. Let me pull this up after I teleport again.
Amazing. Isn't that an amazing update? Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Would be. If only. All right, guys. What's coming next? This season on Zwift, Spring 2026 press release. Where the hell am I? Where the heck am I? Why did I just randomly go some random place? There we go. They're trying to break us, guys. What's up, Privy? Good to see you. Yo, you're here at a great time. We're about to go over the new Zwift news. I literally teleported to some random spot. That was weird. I was on the other side pointing backwards. Or did I just U-turn without meaning to? Perfect, sweet. All right. So if you are not aware, Zwift just released their Spring 2026, basically their development road, what they're going to be doing. All right. New roads, planning tools, and deeper outdoor integrations set to help you get more from this season on Zwift. An expanded Paris map, gravel galore, new bikes, and so much more to benefit Zwifters this coming season. Zwift, the global online platform, today lifts the lid on many of the exciting new products, developments, and content experiences planned to launch this coming season. From planning in Zwift Companion, more levels to chase in both running and cycling, as well as a dedicated event map for gravel. There is something for every Zwifter to explore this season on Zwift. Look, YouTube. Guys, we're famous. Everybody wave. You're famous right now. We're by a YouTuber. Sounds moderately hype. Yep, alright. Did it teleport me weird again? No. I'm just that dumb. I'm just that dumb. Put you on top of radio tower when you tried to teleport to me the other day? Really? They're breaking teleport. They're trying to fix teleporting, guys. So that we can't use it. Never, Peter. Actually, no. Actually, no, not really. I'm kind of poor. I'm kind of drop poor. And I'm bored. But don't worry, we're going to be doing the whole next stage, and we're going to be doing some actual watts. I'm just stalling right now, as per usual. All right, personalized recommendations. Go outdoors. They need a comma in there. I feel like they missed a comma. Personalized recommendations. Go outdoors. Just kidding. Nobody actually wants to go outside. Check out that new McCurry route. Did they just release a new one? With gravel on it? Wait, for real though? I haven't seen that yet. You have many million, no idea what to do with them. You know, surprisingly, a couple months ago, I had like 30 million drops, but I've just been all the upgrades and stuff. Now I'm somehow down to 7 million. It goes around temple and stuff. Oh, okay, so like, yeah, through the jungle. Yeah, maybe we'll check that out. Yeah, let's check that out. Why not? Actually, hold on. We need to get to 7 million, which should be done on this lap. Okay, personalized recommendations recently launched in Zwift. That's that beta feature that's been at the top. The AI learning everything there is to know about you stuff. Helping Zwifters spend less time thinking and more time doing. Who has time to think these days, guys? I need computers to do it for me. Based on a combination of your recent ride history and preferred activity types, every Zwifter now receives a recommended next activity on the next up card on the Zwift Companion. Personalized recommendations will serve a variety of content, including workouts, RoboPacer rides, routes, and workouts. The first recommendation is the one we think you will enjoy most, but Zwift has the flexibility to adjust activity types to suit their needs. As we move towards the Northern Hemisphere summer season, Zwifters now have the option to view an outdoor recommendation in Zwift Companion. By the way, the outdoor-indoor integration, I have reauthorized my connection. Hi, Pimp. How you doing, man? Good to see you. But on the Zwift, I've connected Strava and Zwift. I've reconnected them like 3 times so that it actually talks to each other, so that I get credit on Zwift for when I ride outside, which is supposed to be a thing, right? It's never worked for me though. Even after resetting all of the privileges or whatever. So maybe they'll fix that. Maybe it'll be maybe they'll be fixing it. Maybe because Zwifters are really known for being big thinkers. For real, man. Based, actually. Work new route, not roads. Living the dream. Nice, man. All right. And at some point, I do have to get into this workout. Big calories, guy. Big effort on that ride. All right, let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find the route. Okay, anyway, launch Zwifters will be able to schedule bike. Okay, weekly calendar. Okay. At launch, Zwifters will be able to schedule bike workouts, bike routes, bike and run events, RoboPacer rides, and challenge tasks, route of the week for the days ahead, as activities are added to the weekly calendar. The fitness graph on the Zwift Companion app home screen will automatically show all future planned activities so Zwifters can see what is ahead at a glance. For Zwifters with a third-party training connections, planned workouts will automatically populate. Have they been doing that for a bit? Umetsi Grit. Oh, it's in Mercury Island? Which is not available today, so hold on. Workouts. Sure. Yeah. Start ride. I'm not one of the chosen one, Peter, unfortunately. I'm not one of the chosen ones. You'll have to find a more, you'll have to find a more PC streamer or someone that gets privilege. The auto launcher update? Is that how you have to do it? With the auto launcher? Because I didn't do the manual update, no. Are the jungle phones rare? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe for the next couple weeks they'll be rare. But I don't know. I unlocked the jungle phones. But I'll tell you what, they are ugly as hell. So even if they're rare, I don't think people are going to use them. But hey, if you do use them, you'll probably be one of the only ones to use them. So that's actually kind of unique. Okay. Homeschool automatically show. Okay, activities. What's ahead of glance for Swifters? Okay. Don't want to plan your full week? No problem. Planning a few events or activities ahead will have the added benefit of improving your personalized recommendations. So, like, if you do add a couple things, it'll basically create your greatest hits, I guess, like on Spotify. And then before you know it, you're listening to some like punk gospel or punk like Tibetan gospel or something like that. I don't know. Before you know it. Okay, we can give you something to prime those legs. Zwift camp. Okay, so they're doing another Zwift camp. Yay, cool, I guess. What's the hard thing to get? For me, I don't... They're supposed to technically mostly be the same. My S tier list is the cowboy hat, the bike, and the dynamite kit. Otherwise, the other things are kind of cool, but I think those are the things that I like the best out of the unlocks. The hard hat's pretty cool too. I'd put that maybe like A tier, the hard hat. But the S tier stuff, dynamite kit, rhinestone helmet or rhinestone cowboy hat, and the new MX bike or whatever it is. But that's just me. I don't know what other people like. I know people love the I think it's a consensus on the cowboy hat so far, but otherwise I don't know. Okay. The final Zwift camp of the winter season arrives with Zwift camp. Okay. The final Zwift camp of this season arrives with Zwift camp. Oh, Zwift camp breakthrough. Got it. Beginning April 6th, Zwift camp breakthrough is designed to support Zwifters in the transition to summer season. The 5 workouts will focus not only on fitness, but also feature drills to improve technique, stability, and control. The end result should be stronger, smoother outdoor miles for Zwifters. Cool. Configure your HUD for workouts. I didn't know this was an issue, actually, but I never do workouts in Zwift. But even the bike, yeah, bike is cool. I'd say, yeah, that as far as hard because of percentage-wise. But the thing is if you're doing all the Zwift events for the big spin, the likelihood of you getting the bike is probably very high. I would say you want to kind of focus in on the event specific stuff, because they're only available on that specific route, where the bike is available on every one of the big spin routes. You can give me some workouts. Oh, Bryn. I mean, I feel like it'd be fair trade, considering I give you free premium access to my other subscription sites. I feel like that's a fair trade, right? Hardest part is the stage specific rewards overall. Yeah, I think so too, Peter. Like, I never got the rhinestone kit. I'm gonna have to go back and grind out more of those stages, even though I did it like 10 times. I have all of the the progressive unlocks that are available on all stages, I have like all of them now. So those are just like, you get those passively by trying to unlock the stage specific stuff. Yeah, I didn't know the odds specifically, but yeah, Peter knows. There's some people in some of the discords I have that already have all the stuff, and I'm like, you guys, because you can unlock things early right now, which is a fun thing. You can actually go and like do sand and sequoias right now and have a chance to unlock the kit, even though we're still on the Maya and San Remo stage. Seems like Lime Helmet's the real. We need to make this a thing, Frack. Make Lime Helmets great again. All right, hold on. Sorry, let me get back into a route before I need to actually spin. I need to actually spin. All right, anyway. Whether participating in Zwift Camp Breakthrough or competing any of the Zwift's 1,000 plus workouts, the ability to customize data fields in workout mode is sure to level up the experience. You know, actually that would be cool because basically the workouts are fixed UI elements, right? Because it basically shifts to the center UI, right? It's its own UI. So yeah, that would be cool for people who need it. But actually, Brent, no. But you won't shave your crown. The crown of my head is what you're referring to, I'm sure. Bren. I'm telling you that the shape of my head is not aesthetically pleasing. I'm glad that I don't have issues with hair growth. 4 configurable data fields can be illustrated on the central workout screen. Zwifters can pick from 13 biometric data points ranging from cadence to core temp or power to weight ratio. This update will allow Zwifters to tailor their data inputs so they can focus on what's best for them and get the most out of their training. Which is good. So far, guys, I'll say it. Those customized data fields aren't perfect, but that was a great addition to Zwift UI. Like, honestly, a great addition. I really like these, actually, a lot. The Zwift UI has improved a lot over the last year and a half. Being transparent as well, really, really nice. Sociopathic old man, what's us? Let us move and delete any HUD elements, agreed. 100% agree. Let us have a bit more freedom. On average, you need 20 spins for all the stage rewards, but then you should have all the general rewards. Bike is 99% chance at 25% spins, or thereabout, you think. Win lottery chance at 40 spins. I'll probably be around, I'm already like at 12 or 13. So I'm still on track. I'm not like crazy, like my luck around the big spin has been, I'd say, middle. I'm right in the average. Free the HUD, agreed. Yeah, it's improved a lot, but they definitely need to make it a little more freeform. Okay, their data input so they can focus on what's best and get the most out of their training. Here we go. You know, that's one thing I really like. Some Zwifters will build their own HUD. They'll run in HUDless mode and then put up like sauce. And some of those setups look really actually kind of nice. The real problem though is that some people get a little carried away and they'll leave like the Zwift metrics up, and then before you know it, literally their whole screen's filled up except for like a little area for their avatar. So I have seen that as well. 250K, nice farming. Seems like limited helmet. Oh yeah, I read that. Okay, good, caught up. Okay, here we go. Gravel Mountain. Zwift's first gravel only map comes to Zwift on April 6th. An event only map, Gravel Mountain. Event. So this isn't even connected to anything. This is just in a vacuum. Another like 2-route map. Maybe they have like long-term plans to build out like a whole gravel map or something. I don't know. I will reserve like a proper opinion until I actually get on it. I have seen the YouTube video of somebody riding it, so I do have a kind of a idea of what to expect, and hopefully it's more than what we've seen in the videos, because all it looks like to me is another repack rush. It was literally a huge flop. So I know it was kind of a beta test ground, but nobody did it. You do it once and then that was it, right? They removed the sorry, one route. As everyone hates gravel. Gravel sucks. Gravel sucks. Unless it's real life gravel, and then it's amazing, and then it's the greatest thing ever to ever come to cycling. All right. Expect dust. Speed and loose lines set to a red rock environment with new routes featuring features including red rock medians, corner berms, and ultra wide roads. Never before seen. Ultra wide roads. Full gravel surface means gravel bikes will be optimal, so why not pay the Zwift drop shop a visit and enjoy a new virtual bike day to celebrate the launch of the gravel mountain. Guys, Lauf is the only gravel bike. Just saying. All right, 1 second, guys. I have to use the little boys' room. Drift. Just kidding. I go outside like a Neanderthal. They may have added new bikes, but those bikes are not the Lauf, so they don't count. I still need to upgrade my Lauf though, actually. You know, since I'll be racing and all that. Oh, my heart rate dropped out. Just from going outside, I guess. There we go. Everything is fine. Yeah, world's fastest pooper, guys. I learned from my dogs how to do it. All right, anyway. We have 2 minutes to keep going on this. Haas Racing Series, to be honest, I don't care. But it is the fastest and most dynamic racing experience on Zwift, so I guess I should care. Anyway, I don't care. More levels for running and cycling. Doc is pretty fast too. He doesn't even get off the bike. That guy could do it, and you don't even see him leave the frickin' stream. Still don't know how he does it. It's like magic. Gravel racing, I should care. Are they gonna have a 200-mile gravel route? Then I might care. Anyway, every Zwifter knows how compelling it is to round up their rides to the nearest mile or kilo. Not for bragging rights, but for the extra XP. Chasing levels is incredibly rewarding, and now there's more to chase than ever before. No way. No matter your Zwift level, the level 100 cap has been lifted, giving Zwifters hundreds. They completely uncapped it. Hundreds of new levels to chase. Dude, now we have something to actually chase after, even as a late stage Zwift gamer. And those who've hit the century milestone, there's a new status stripe. Did they listen? Are they listening to me? Guys, am I actually the voice of Zwift? That's crazy though. No, it's a good idea. Like, I'm glad that they've realized it's a good idea. Add like a prestige stripe. The thing they actually need to do is add it to the kit though. So I wonder how the band works, if it's on every kit or what. And then they just add a new band at like 150, a new band at 200, or every like 25 or 50 levels, they add a new band. That's sick. W Zwift. And for those Zwifters who haven't hit that century milestone, okay, they get a stripe visible to rider name on the name list. So it goes over on the right side. Yo, they actually are doing that. That's crazy. W Zwift. W Zwift. That is a win. That is a great move. I support it. Zwift is the official software platform for the Tour de France and Tour de France Femme avec Zwift. And to celebrate, there will be a 6 weeks of festivities, as well as we all get swept in the Tour Fever, running July 2nd to August 16th. The Tour Fever challenges celebrates the summer of racing with 5 stages of rides and races to enjoy. The Tour Fever challenge includes 5 new badges to chase in Paris. Paris expansion. Okay. Jungle twice, gravel mountain, Mercury. And still not the reverse direction either. The Prestige. I'm gonna take credit for it, man. We'll ignore the fact the development probably took months in Zwift time. But still, maybe I will take credit for it. No, that's a great idea. Literal Prestige band. No, I approve of this. Just put flashing neon lights all over your bike, above your head, and everywhere possible. If only, man. Though I will be real, some of the best stuff Zwift has added, cosmetic-wise, are the stuff that comes with an animation. Like, the first time they added fire socks, it was a pretty successful launch. Like, that was a pretty hit piece of kit. Oh my god. My avatar was just vibrating. All right, guys. More steady state today at Sweet Spot. In case you were wondering, the plan. Bleed the brakes on the Kent today. Yeah, I might be able to do that. Might be this evening, though. I have some plans at 1 today. Still waiting on the tired payment system. Oh, the tiered. I can read. The tiered system. Yeah. They really should. That would have been a really smart move from Zwift, actually. When they upped the cost, they should have introduced a sub-tier at the same cost. Or actually, it would have been smart to do a little less. So the old payment of $15, it was like 12 bucks. They did like a 12-buck version. And then like maybe a limited routes available or something. I don't know. But tiered is a good idea. Especially with the competition out there, guys. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. What would they take away? Yeah, that's the truth. What would they take away? If they had more smart features, they could at least say, hey, we're removing the like AI systems, but most people would probably be okay with that. Limited time. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But it would have been nice to have like a lower tier cost for people who want to ride on Zwift, but 20 bucks a month is almost a gym membership, so has to be worthwhile. Development's still not done. Not there yet, so it doesn't exist. Yeah, true. This is just a pipe dream of the Zwift devs right here. The Paris map created for virtual Tour de France is set to become even more iconic with the addition of the famous Montmartre? Sorry. American. Climb, mimicking the new finishing circuit of the Tour de France, which has proven popular with fans since it was introduced for the Paris Olympics. Zwifters will now be able to ride up the cobbled climb to the Basilique de Sacré-Cœur, or Coeur. Oh my god. Up that thing. Short but punchy, this will be sure to put a sting in the legs. That thing. I am a international man, what can I say? You've been there, but not on the bike? That's so sick. That's so sick, man. To just work out and exercise. Yeah, like, it just allows Watopia. Like, you have the intro tier. You only have Watopia and workouts. You don't have any of the Zwift prescribed workouts. All the stuff that's only available on Zwift, you don't have access to. I don't know. I'm sure they could figure it out. Yeah, for sure. I missed that. I don't know. It's whatever this place is. Du Sacré-Cœur de Montmartre. Whatever that is. Yeah. When Zwift started doing these types of things, it was another big win for Zwift. Being more transparent was a massive win when they started doing that. All right. The Zwift Drop Shop is the destination for Zwifters to spend their well-earned drops on the latest bikes and wheels. This year, the Drop Shop is getting its biggest overhaul yet, with a wealth of new bikes and wheels arriving over the next 12 months. But can we sort them? The spring and summer 18 new bikes, 13 new wheel sets are set to hit the virtual shelves. The first two drops land in March and April with a distinct gravel focus, giving Zwifters a chance to kit themselves out the latest tech for the launch of Gravel Mountain and the Paz Racing Series. So they said nothing about garage sorting. And I'm just gonna say it, that has been such a wanted feature. If they were adding it, that would be front and center in this update. They'd be preaching it to the sky. We have sorting in the garage. So obviously that is not coming. It's a shame. Is there some sort of like real like roadblock holding them back from doing that or something? Dude, until they have a sort feature, I literally don't want to buy anything from the drop shop. I'd rather just save my drops for upgrades and Halo bikes when I'm able to unlock them. No way to sell or sell. You need to be able to at least archive, like have your main garage and then like your storage. You know what I mean? It needs to be separated, I think. Pitbull, what's up, my friend? Paris map, not France map. Yeah, only the Paris map, guys. This is the chomps being updated. Of John Wick 4 was. I think John Wick's gonna have a cameo in this update, actually. You ride one bike, it's not going to level up by itself. Dude, like, for real, man. You're voicing a big shared annoyance in this world, or this Zwift community. The garage is absolute shit. All right, first interval done. 4-minute break, then we go again. You should be able to use your drops to pay subscription. That would be sick. They used to have like these random incentives like that, but they let it just go. Like, we even used to be able to have like affiliate codes that would get people a free month if someone subscribed to Zwift off the affiliate code. That lasted like a couple like months. And then now it's now I think it's in the works of being revamped, right? There must have been like some major exploit or something. There must have been some major exploit that people were taking advantage of. You have to leave to help your mom with laundry. Oh, no worries. Good on you, man. When mama needs help, you help. That's the contract. If mama says she needs help, you help. So good on you, my friend. I would have done the same thing. At least that's what I say live on my Twitch. We have to keep up appearances and all, you know. But anyway, Zwift challenges with the bonus rewards for completion. Oh, Zwift challenges with their bonus rewards for completion have proven to be an immensely popular experience in the Zwift platform. This summer, the fun doesn't have to stop as cyclists enjoy the great outdoors, as Zwift plans to launch the first indoor-outdoor challenges. Ooh, that's actually cool. Indoor and outdoor challenges to complete. Dude, this is gonna look so good on the shareholder side. So now when people ride outside but have a Zwift subscription, it counts as they're riding on Zwift. So that probably counts towards their actual user base. Zwift is a genius. This is actually a play just to make their numbers go big. But hey, it probably works. Zwifters will need to have it connected their Wahoo, Garmin, or Hammerhead accounts. Oh, it goes through Garmin? It doesn't go through Strava? That might be why my integration doesn't work. I think I unlinked Zwift from Garmin so I didn't get double postings to my Strava. That might be why. It all makes sense now. Yeah, Bren, I thought that it worked through Strava, so I had reconnected my permissions from Strava to Zwift multiple times to try and fix it so that my outdoor stuff counted. And yeah, now it doesn't. And your head units, man, more premium features we should acknowledge. Quite amazing, the graphics of the new iPad compared to your phone. You feel like your phone is generations behind, but it's not. That's awesome, man. I do still think Zwift is very behind the times on updating their phone client graphics. I mean, let's be real, most modern phones literally have insane processing power and could probably swing a full fat Zwift. An extra 10 XP. Bren, did you see the new climb portal that's been released? If you want to farm XP, guys, this is the time to do it. Climb portal, man, is insane. XP gain you can get on it right now. The whole procedure now to delete double postings after a ride. I know, man. It annoys the shit out of me. So I had my pairing set up just perfectly between all of my accounts, that nothing would double post. But unfortunately now it doesn't give me the Zwift credit I deserve. Could suck your scrotum. But for the XP though, think of all the XP. It's what? 100 XP minimum every 2 to 2.5 minutes. It's insane. It is actually insane. It was an offer. Who wouldn't? I mean, let's be real, right? If we're honest with us all. All right, Macbeth, have a good one. Enjoy. I have to be off at noon. So, holy. Premium subscriber content only. Thank you. I appreciate your advertisement. I appreciate you advertising since I'm not allowed to. You survive. Spooky fans get a tea bag. Yeah, free tea bags with all new subscriptions. As well as a free ebook. Because apparently that you have to do that now. Hey, Matt Dash, how are you, man? Cool, thank you for the ride on. But yeah, some real good, honestly, some good updates coming this spring to Zwift, guys. Some that are maybe a little like anticlimactic, but some good ones for sure. The thing is, Bren, if anyone were serious, I think it would actually be you. So I don't know what to say right now. Other than yes. Oh yeah. If you're still on an iPhone 6, I have many more questions for you. But also respect for that. But also respect. You have your own energy drink, protein drink range? That's the deal breaker. No, but I'm launching a peptide brand. No, but I'm launching a supplement company. Anyway. Can't use some apps. Honestly, it is kind of un-American that the apps don't work anymore. I think we have to actually question that more. Oh yes, dude. You just finished setting up their router. This had stock router settings without your custom networks and static IPs. Very important, especially outdoor for IRL streaming. Very important to have your IPs static. When I was into crypto mining, every like couple months, our IP would update. Then all of a sudden, everything just stopped working. The first time that happened, it was very stressful. Until I figured it out. Oh, all of my IPs are different all of a sudden. Yeah. Yeah, join my ebook for responsible weight loss tactics. As you can see, it works wonders. The protocol is called Don't Eat. TM. Please don't infringe on my copyright. You did Pookie. Oh man. People have sold weirder things, my friend, to be honest. Dude, Matt, I'm excited to see how it goes for you, dude. That's so sick. Just a backup when your new one doesn't work. And you can't throw away something you spend the money on until it completely won't work. I get that. My brother has an iPhone 4 that still works fine. It just has to be plugged in after 30 minutes of use. But everything on it works just fine. Yeah, he's gonna start back alley dealing in network cards now that he doesn't need his collection of the millions that he's collected over the last few years. He can now resell them at a premium. It was a bold investment strategy, Matt Dash, but it paid off in the end. Two more minutes. 2 more minutes until my next break. And that's halfway. Guys, we're upping it to 4 intervals today. Last time we did some steady state like this, we did 3 intervals. Today we're adding a 4th interval.
Oh, it's amazing. Amazing.
This is unpleasant.
Amazing.
Thanks, I'm trying.
Isn't that an amazing update? Isn't that amazing? Amazing.
Feels better than last week, that's for sure.
Amazing.
Last week was pain.
Amazing. Wouldn't that be amazing?
It is kind of cool to see how your body like can change week to week. And how like training actually does benefit you. When you see it actual tangibly like this, it's nice. So Matt Dash, are you on the gigabit plan? Because I know that a lot of people, they're like, I have gigabit or I have fiber, but then they're on the payment model that only allows them X amount of data. I don't know if that's a thing, but I cannot remember last time Willing climbed. Oh. Ash, dude, Ash, what's up? What am I attempting? I need the headband still. I got the kit yesterday. This jungle fever kit, but I still need the headband so I can roleplay as Bike Beast. Though it is a Paisley one, so it's not 100% lore accurate. Oh, it's unlimited? Damn. Yeah, Matt, you need to figure that out, dude. We had that too. Our internet is supposed to be gigabit, and we have the gigabit plan, but because we're further on their distribution network, that technically doesn't mean we actually get gigabit. So we're paying for something we can't actually get. But if we pay for the lower tier, we get even worse internet than we do now, which is just hilarious that they're able to get away with those types of things. But government utility and all, right? To make a run on stage 1. Yeah, Etch. The cowboy hat and the rhinestone kit. I missed the rhinestone kit. I got the hat, but now I'm gonna have to go back and farm more. Oh, I did an extra minute, guys. I did a bonus minute. Okay, we rest till 29. The Scotty Squirrel. So let me see if I can find that for you. It's related to your Zwift streaks. How many weeks in a row you've ridden. Where is it? Reference. Oh, wait, audio video. No, it's not here. What am I thinking? Where is it? I would think it'd be here. Streak flare. You have to set your streak flare to fun, which honestly should be the default setting, to be honest. Who doesn't want to have fun? But it's the streak flare. It starts as like a little cardboard cutout, but then after you get enough streak, it turns into an animated little dude. The COVID Petri dish kit. Once per week for 4 weeks in a row. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah. It's under the streak flare. Honestly, should be defaulted on to begin with. You had 5 ports used for previous router. That one only had 4, and one of them is for their fiber receiver. Yeah, you'll need a little switch. I have to run a switch on my setup too, Matt, because mine only has 2 plugs. It's a very cheap router. Yeah, thank you, sociopathic. I'm 6 weeks back, dude. Edge, that's great to hear, man. How has it been going? Lifting since September, minus a break in December. That's great to hear, dude. Edge, you were always one of the success stories here on Zwift, back when we all first started, because your fitness transformation was substantial. So good, man. I'm great to hear you're back in a proper routine. I mean, since September, that's a decent amount of time by now. I mean, you're a half year in. Respect. You hit 1283 sprint. And I'll never forget. Dude, I remember that, man. I remember your freaking insane sprints you had. Like, literally something that you just like walk away from everyone. Good on you, man. How's it been? How's your fitness kind of incorporated in now that you do lifting and cycling? Dude, I remember when I recently started doing some resistance training myself about 3 times a week. And dude, it really laid me out for a good while. That added intensity. All right, guys. Round 3, here we go. Here we go. Round 3. one day we'll be able to live up to our Zwift hero, Holly, and be able to do 6 of these things. But that is definitely not today. But that day is not today. Thank God. Your blood work results via email. Nice, man. What, any good news? Bad news? I actually just got a blood test back myself. Yeah. All I know is a coach. I hear he's a very, very good not coach. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully it has some good news. But more importantly, I think, hopefully it has something that indicates something that you can actually work on for improvement. Hopefully it like solves something. Brain fog. You know, something like that. It gives you maybe a reason for it. Yeah, but he's a lovable prick. You're right, but he still has the fizz factor. Yeah, who's the lucky dad? This jersey, stage 2. You do Mayan San Remo. You can do it as a free ride or in the group. You don't even have to select it. If you just go to the route section and select it, you don't even have to go through the big spin stuff. You don't have to like click on the big spin, go to stage 2, click on the route. You can just go right into the route. They made it very streamlined this time around. Pop fizz, yep. That's my favorite James May quote. It gives you that fizz behind the navel. For real, for the first time ever, right? You know, funny thing though, recently only a very few of Zwift events have actually had mega climbs in them. They've kind of stopped that trend a little bit, unfortunately. Everything isn't Alp anymore. We honestly need to fix that. Weird. Oh, nice, Matt. Dude, again, I'm gonna keep saying it. Routine blood work is very, very important, in my opinion. Monthly videos, good luck, man. Very doable, I think, for you. But also very challenging at the same time. You just back ordered an ALR checkpoint. Oh, let's go. It's dude, gravel is just it's so cool that gravel is getting so popular. In my opinion, in general, gravel bikes are the ultimate form of a bicycle. In general. What's up, Benedict? How are you? Welcome in. Are you doing the big spins yourself? I have had okay luck. I would say my luck is very average for the unlocks I've been able to get so far. Oh, why did that message disappear? Oh,
Retracted. I was like, what the heck? Well, welcome in anyway. I still say hi to you even if you redact or retract your statement. I'm still your friend if you're not my friend. The at-home blood testing, Rhythm. I'm actually using Rhythm right now. Yep, Rhythm. I just got my first blood test back the other day as well. It's so yeah, I have it on once a month and I'm gonna do it for 4 or 5 months in a row. See if I can get some trends. But yeah, those services are very interesting. At-home blood tests, so you don't need a license or anything to administer to yourself. Rhythm method. I don't know if it's Rhythm method, but it's called Rhythm. You missed your old FTP, dude. Dude, Edge, no, dude, you were so freaking strong, dude. And like your health transformation, your weight loss, the gains that you were seeing were like wild. I always almost am jealous of the people that get to double dip, who are on a weight loss journey as well as a fitness journey. They get that like double dip in cycling. And I'm kind of jealous of that. Guys, this has felt really good. Like surprisingly good. Down from 304 to 278 to 280. Man, I have never reached FTP numbers like that. That is very impressive. I think anybody who can get into that 300 range, like, I have mad respect for. 290. That's pretty damn close. Ask and you shall receive, boys and girls. Let's go, baby. We are done with this stage already. On the third ride. Okay, our luck is looking up, everyone. Let's go. Dude, we were really lucky on stage 2. 3 spins to get 2 of the items. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't you worry, Etch. Here, hold on, look. There we go. Howdy, howdy, howdy. There, problem fixed. Almost anyone. I agree, Bren. If you dedicate enough time and effort, I believe that everyone can get near a 4 watt per kilo FTP. And I think everyone can get a 3 watt per kilo FTP. Everyone. It's when you start to get above those numbers, it starts to get questionable. But yeah, I 100% think so too. It's like 3 watt per kilo without proper structure. With proper structure, 4 watt per kilo. Upper limit of testosterone, 7.5. Normal is 2.2 to 8.7. Lucky, Matesh. I'm on the lower percentile. Actually, I am on the lowest percentile. It doesn't get any lower than me without having a medical condition. But you gotta love, I fall like a couple points above the clinical standard. So that's annoying. Long way, yeah, Indy. I just did another big spin and got the Paisley bandana. I had a really lucky stage 2. I did 3 spins, maybe 4, and got all the things I wanted. So I am very, very tickled about that. Yep, a bit and done. I agree, Bren. I 100% agree with you on those. And yeah, we got the bandana and the kit. Now we can go back to farming stage 1 for the kit again. Because, you know, I love... Oh, I'm done. I love riding on Tempest Fugate. It's so good. It's literally the best. 117. Dude, that's lucky, Matt. Dude, great to hear. Your numbers sound amazing. Oh, sorry, I know. It is the best climb in the game. My bad. It is the best climb in the game. I need to give it the respect it deserves. I'm back from your movie that you didn't end up watching. Yeah, dude, Macbeth, we got really, really lucky today, man. We got the bandana. And yesterday we got the kit. So we're done with stage 2. We can go back to stage 1. Oh, I need to stand up for a bit. Push for 3 watt until you lose a lot more weight. The thing is you'll just like randomly slide into it because you already have such strong like raw watts. You'll slide right in. Respectfully so. Sorry, I needed to clarify. All right, guys, let's go back up the climb. I have one more interval. I have one more interval to do. Dude, those 3 intervals were very, very manageable. Like, insanely so. Hopefully I can uptake the training. But a significant improvement from last week. Interval the Alp. I mean, that used to be the way, man. That's the only way you could train was on hills. But we've evolved since then, is basically where I was going with that. We've evolved to doing flat roads. 3,000 IU vitamin D is sufficient for you, but you must have time outside. The people are starting to reinterpret the data as needing over 8,000 IU a day on average if you don't get sun exposure. Lucky for you, man. Again, it sounds like your hormone balance is very, very, very strong. Eight-kilometer run. Man, I hate running, but I wish I could run. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Oh, our boy Shin's back. One of our exploiting friends. Titans Grove, yep, yeah, etched, and the kit you get from it, and the hard hat you get from it are actually pretty cool pieces of kit. The unlocks from the Sand and Sequoia stage is really good. On my S tier list that I've created for myself, they include the bike, the cowboy hat, and the kit from Sand and Sequoias. I think those are the 3 S tier. I think the hard hat is A tier, one tier below, but overall, I think that's the best stuff to get. The dynamite kit looks really cool. It reminds me of like Jurassic Park. Very similar theme. Oh my God, 30K? You're very close, man. You're very close. If you started farming Alp. Again, anybody who doesn't ride at 30% hasn't learned the ways of how to properly ride up hills. You don't actually ride up the prescribed hill. That's toxic. You just ride up a third of it. Thanks, Solberg. All right, guys. Here comes the last interval, another 40 seconds. This makes me feel very confident for adding in a 5th interval next time. You ride it all. Get to the house, you're getting a smart treadmill to run in your faces. And I will hate watch you every time you go live. I'm sorry, jealousy watch you or hate watch you, whatever is more appropriate. Don't ride upgrades, buy upgrades. Berlin. Oh, Ferritin, 188, which is top 40% of normal. Nice. Eddie on roids, what's up? What's the strat? Today I am doing big spins, but I'm also doing a workout, a sweet spot workout. I'm doing 4x10s. Oh, I missed it. That's okay, I'm already a minute ahead. I'm doing 4x10 minute at sweet spot. I actually somehow hacked the kit. No, sorry, it was clickbait. The title's clickbait. I'm just gonna be loud about that. But we got a late join today, dude, that put us like 1.8k from the finish. That's unfortunately like the only strategy this time around. Like, you late join and it's still not enough time to get a second spin, which is a shame that they don't have it set up so you can get a second spin. But it worked. I honestly do think there probably is some strategy at which point you do the late join. Like at how many minutes to go. Because sometimes when I wait till like 2 minutes to go for a late join, it'll put me really far away from the finish. But I did one at like 4 minutes today, and it like put me right at the end. It was literally like 30 seconds off of being able to do a second spin. So I guess I just got lucky with that. Thirst cam will be out of control. Oh my god, I can't wait. I mean, you're right. Yeah, probably. Gemini adjusted your training tomorrow because results show your muscles are regenerated already. Are you using an AI coach, Matiash? Are you being trained by the AI overlords to be a better battery? As we know, it's in the best interest of the AI superiors to train us well. So probably a smart idea to actually do it. They want us to be the most effective batteries we can be when the time comes. You're glad the South Coast cruise doesn't have great unlocks, as you wouldn't want to grind that map. It can be pretty long, man. But I like it. It's actually something I've been asking for a while. Like in some sense. I like the idea of very long roads. Or like a very long circuit that doesn't repeat. Like in a perfect world, there'd be like an island, a special map on Zwift. It's like a 60 or 100 kilometers, like 100, let's just go with 100. It's a 100-kilometer loop. Like, I know nobody would use it, but I would love something like that. Indy. Damn, they must have me right where they want me. It's the perfect AI strategy to make you think that they're still always 1 to 2 years out of proper refinement. Right? Too flat out fast, 2 tri-spoke wheels. No, frack. Dude, it's frustrating, isn't it, man? There's always that one thing that for some reason you just have the shittiest odds with. You moved to upstate New York, and riding outside here is long climb, long descent type of riding. Dude, that's awesome. I have heard it is beautiful out there. So hopefully you're enjoying it. What prompted the move? Perfect strategy is making you believe you have a choice. Exactly. And specifically, only 2 choices with some obscure third choice that no one actually picks. If we want to do it properly. You know, in the ways of Sun Tzu. There's a guy flexing the rhinestone kit. I'll be real, the rhinestone kit's kind of mid, but I still really want it.
I said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights off.
Thank you, Bren. Thank you, Bren. What's up? What's up, Sai? What's up? How y'all doing? Speaking of coaches, 3 rides a week, you might have to push that up during the big spin. If you want to unlock everything, man, or you just sit with your gear all set up, and every hour you late join with 5 minutes to go. And you just do that throughout the day. Like, that's really the only real solid strats is grind, or literally have a setup all day that you can jump on for 5-10 minutes at a time. Oops. My watts dropped a bit. My apologies. The dang cowboy hat. Dude. They better give you that frickin' hat, dude. Or I will have strong words for the manager. Helmet, fuck that. I mean, Matt, I think that at this point, there's only one answer to that. And it's, if you're not streaming at 120, are you really streaming? Thank you for the ride. Oh, dang it. Never mind, Bren. I take that back. You didn't give me the ride on. Griffin, thank you. Thank you, Lund. There you go. Yep, Matt, sorry. Only one answer. No, dude, if you can do 60 now, do it. Just for fun. Why not? Man, not too bad enough to get to cheese it like that. Just happy to have the Scotty squirrel. Isn't that cool? So you have enough streak that you have Scotty already. That's a fun little Easter egg then for you. Dude, Bren, I won't tell you that we unlocked the 2 of 2 for this route. We got the bandana. So, sorry. Perfect. Oh, damn. Privy! Thank you, sir. Thank you for the ride on. Funny thing, Try. Now that I know that it's actually Try Vibes, like, I actually have to think to call you Trivy now. So it just shows that I'm invested in this, our friendship. I mean, I'll be real though, guys. I do have like 4 of those freaking helmets now. There's a Zwift games in World of Warcraft? What do you mean? No worries. Appreciate you, my friend. Committed. Yeah. I appreciate that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Guys, we might actually be able to start FTP intervals next week. Oh, I can't wait. I love steady state so much. You want to make a triathlon in Breath of the Wild? Is that something that's feasible? That would be legit. 127. Nice, Bren. Congrats. That is a solid ride. Dude, you've been sticking to it since last week. I respect that. That'd be hilarious. I'm sure it would be a legitimate speedrun category try. You could probably get it up on like speedrunning.com. That would be so sick. You know, Zwift actually has a speedrun category. There are official speedruns on Zwift. A lot of people don't know about. Because it was a very small amount of people who have actually participated. But that being said, the times are very up and open to be replaced. Dude, try. That might actually be a sick thing. You might have something going with that. Okay, Scam, you're not racing, but you're racing, so... Get crapped on. Dude, I took a whole 6 months off of Zwift and didn't lose any points on my score. I hate to be negative Nancy and all, but does that score actually mean anything for the average person? Maybe if you're like a high level A, it matters. But I don't know. It's on the honey-do list, right? Try. I know, I understand, don't worry. You have to feed the algorithm.
Oh, it's amazing. 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 Amazing.
You shout like that, they put
That's
you in
true,
jail.
you aren't.
Amazing.
Right away.
Isn't that
No
amazing
trial,
update?
no
Isn't that
nothing.
amazing?
Journalists, we have a special jail.
Oh my God.
Amazing. Amazing.
You're
Amazing.
stealing, right to jail.
Amazing.
You're playing music too loud, right to jail.
Amazing.
Right away.
Amazing.
You're driving too
Amazing.
fast, jail.
Amazing.
Slow,
Amazing.
jail. You're charging too high prices
amazing.
for
Amazing.
square
Holy.
glasses. You right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment
Bren, I
with the dentist
respect
and you don't show up,
you're
believe
making
it or
me
not,
question
jail.
my memes. Oh, I'm done. Dude, I did like an extra 5 bonus minutes on that. Okay, 5 next week, guys. Straight to jail. It is. It is. It's actually kind of my love language, so I do really respect it. And also, I'm starting to get annoyed with how often I keep saying respect right now. It's kind of making me self-conscious. Alrighty, guys, that was 45 minutes of Sweet Spot. So we added 50% of our time that we had last week, and it felt way easy. Like, that felt way easy. That was trippy. I mean, I know I was starting to dip a little bit, so it wasn't like 100% true to how it should be, but it wasn't bad. Like, overall, I was in the zones I wanted to be in. Let's see. Test the 8000. If it doesn't work, Matt, lower your bitrate to 76. And here's why. Your audio bitrate isn't calculated into your video bitrate. So you don't get a total bitrate reading. You only get a video bitrate. And 8000 is the max for Twitch. And sometimes if you set video to 8000 and you have audio at like 300 or 320, it'll start to have issues. So sometimes 76 is actually the better option if you're running like the 320 kilobit audio. So you're doing 192, so just account for that in your video bitrate. Because sometimes when I would run 8000, it would start to have encoder issue or transfer issues, basically. Until I lowered it to like, I think I have mine at like 74 or 75, I think. Actually, it might be like 65 right now. Maybe I lowered it. Actually, 160. I think you can do 320. I mean, I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference, Matt, but I think you can do it like 320 to Twitch. I don't know if you can do that to YouTube, though. I think YouTube's actually a bit restrictive on the audio bandwidth. Oh, a little bird just hit our window. That's sad. Didn't hit it really hard, though. With your 12-year-old microphone. That's what's messing up your Alba multi-stream to Twitch? It might be. Or is that Atom? Yeah, it might be. If you're pushing 8,000 to Twitch, unless you're like a high-trafficked partner account, you can't get away with it. Unless it's a very like low bandwidth intensive day on Twitch itself. Yeah. But for like pure consistency, I found like 76 is kind of the sweet spot. $74 to $76. Do you need that? Not necessarily, but like 6,000 is still really good, to be honest. But if you can push more and it allows you, why not? I mean, we're in an era of free data limits, right? I think you looked up the max and put it in. Yeah, dude, I was beating my head against my monitor for a while. Like, why is this not working for me? Because it worked sometimes, but other times it would just completely shit the bed. But then when I found like 7.4, 7.6, and I was like, oh, audio, that counts too. And then you have to start realizing, like, if you're doing multi-tracks encoding, like now it could actually like add up to a lot of bit rate. Because you're encoding the Twitch VOD as well. Right? You're encoding the VOD track and the main live track. So you end up maybe even sending multiple audio streams to Twitch. But yeah, definitely something to mess around with. You'll start getting dropped packages. You'll start like packets will start dropping. So you'll have like stutters in the stream. All right. So I want to keep going, guys, but I'm trying to be like very prescribed right now in my routine. So maybe I'll spin for like another 10 minutes or so, but that might be it. Yeah, because I mean, just thinking critically, you have to have at least 2 tracks going to Twitch on the audio side, because they have their VOD track on channel 2 and then they have their live track on channel 1. So at the very least, you're sending 2, I would think. Maybe my logic is flawed and I don't understand part of it, but like kind of how I'm thinking is that's a thing. But on my VOD track, I basically disable all of my audio. All I have is my microphone, and I think maybe Zwift audio plays to my VOD track, but I don't even know. You're just sending 2. Yeah, okay, so I was right. So you are sending 2 audio tracks to Twitch. So you have to account for both of them then. However much data you're sending over audio, you have to subtract that plus maybe another 10 to 15% from the video. Just because it fluctuates, it spikes sometimes. But yeah, it's really dependent on the bandwidth that Twitch is utilizing as well, which is annoying. So that's inconsistent. I think now that, so like when I was an affiliated account and I used to get a higher average viewer, I would be in I'd usually get like a prioritized bandwidth and I could get away with it. But the moment I dropped my affiliate status, I found out that there were a lot of things I could no longer get away with the same way. Like, I couldn't get away with pushing 8,000 plus. It had to be sub 8,000. And that was back when Twitch would prioritize like encoding to only certain channels. So like some people would have to like encode at like 720 or their viewers wouldn't be able to view their stream because they do 1080 and then Twitch just doesn't allow the bandwidth needed. Yeah, video on demand. Yes, sir. Yeah, the replay. The recording of the live broadcast. I voluntarily dropped my affiliate status about 3 years ago. When Twitch was having a lot of controversy around their platform and their ability to multi-stream. Basically, your autonomy on Twitch was in a really, really bad place with ads, with how your content could be used on other platforms. And then they dropped like this major update to their terms of service, which basically said, we're gonna allow you to do this simulcasting, but we have all these restrictions that basically make it so that it's too clunky to want to do. It would just probably lower your overall metrics. And when they did that, I was like, I'm over Twitch. I don't want to be affiliated with them. And since I was a small account and I wasn't making any money, I just dropped my affiliate. And now you guys don't have to deal with ads. Like, you get the banner ads on the bottom, right? But you never get pre-rolls, you never get mid-rolls. And honestly, I thought it was just a better overall experience for you guys. I was like, I don't need to monetize my Twitch. So let's just give a better viewing experience and let's give a better kind of hangout experience by not having any ads. Yeah. Which was just my personal thing. I think it's cool the people who are trying to grow and monetize, like, I have nothing against that. And honestly, a lot of the things that I had major issues with Twitch, when I first like made this decision, they've actually come around to and adapted and fixed them so that they're a little better. Not the ads really, but with their like simulcasting and your freedom to use your content other places, they started to loosen their restrictions on that. And so honestly, respect to Twitch for that. I still haven't gone back to it. I don't think I will, but yeah, I might. I do want to monetize my YouTube if I ever get around to it. I will monetize YouTube, but I will not monetize my Twitch again, I don't think. I don't know. I just like the vibe, man. I like the idea that there's no like expectation of like subbing or doing anything. I kind of like that. I know it can be kind of rough. I know that some people really enjoy like the whole like having subscribers and subscribing and feeling like part of that community, but and I know that for a fact because some people voiced when I dropped my affiliate stats, they're like, dude, I have like your multi-year subscriber badge, man. You're gonna take that from me? And like, I didn't even really think about it until it was brought up, and I'm like, damn, actually, like people like that stuff. And there is a lot of elements that like being an affiliate give you for like building up the stream, like with channel points and things. Those can be really fun. I actually miss those. I miss the channel point redeems. I miss some of that stuff. But oh well. You want that YouTube monetization so bad. I've been grinding for a year, dude. It's so hard, especially as a Zwifter. Like, there are a few people who've made it to the monetized world, and respect to them. Like frickin' DGDC. Eric's a frickin' legend. Like those guys that have made it. Ed Laverick, probably one of the biggest accounts associated with Zwift on the social media side that there even is, and that's all on YouTube. Just because such a small percentage of channels that get it. Yeah, no, that'd be cool. I have no problem monetizing my YouTube. Again, it's not that I have anything against monetization. I don't. I think that everyone needs to be able to grind and try to make their way. So yeah, you want it for the accomplishments first, foremost, but then yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to make some money. And I'll tell you, there was like, and I was transparent about this, like when I was monetized on Twitch, it was kind of cool to know that like I was able to cover like my Zwift subscription. And like every once in a while I'd make enough money that I could like upgrade my Zwift setup a little bit. Like back when there was the the Steerzo smart steering device. Like I was able to use some of the money that I made off of my Twitch affiliates status and like, you know, invest in the stream. And basically it was like I got to Zwift for free by presenting it as a form of content. You know what I mean? And when that was happening, that felt really good, man. It felt really good. But yeah, the other negatives on the Twitch side was enough for me to be like, nah, let's just drop it. It's not really worth it. I'd rather just cultivate a non-pay-to-play community. You made 500 plus music shorts too with your synthesizers and also game streaming. Product reviews soon. Are you doing that all on the same YouTube channel? That might actually hurt you because you're mixing your audiences, I think. I probably shouldn't even talk to this. I have no idea how to do it. But yeah, it's hard. YouTube is a very challenging environment. There are a lot of people posting every day, sometimes multiple times a day. Super happy to say you have your first paid sponsor. Let's go. That's great. Good for you. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's a sense of progression, right? It's a tangible, like, graphable progression. Seeing your subscriber count go up, seeing your monetization go up. Like, it's very satisfying. You're aware of that concept? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works. I just know that, like, when I started streaming to my YouTube account, like, people were like, that's not a smart idea, man. You should create a VOD channel or something. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. The last thing I really want to do is monitor, like, multiple accounts, to be honest, so that'll never happen. All right, guys, Stoneway Sprint, and that's a DU win stamp. Thanks. Basically, you're trying to build a brand around passion for triathlon endurance sports. So sick, man. I respect it. I think it's fun to do. I think all this is just fun. You're online? Are you fishing for a raid, Sir Matyash? Despicable practice. But anyway, yeah, I'll raid you. Shameless. And music. What kind of stuff do you work with? Do you do full production or do you just kind of do some beat mastering and things? You would never do that. No, don't worry. I shouldn't have even, I don't even know what I was thinking accusing you of such. That was very rude of me. I apologize. Poor form. Poor form. Dude, we went full circle on this stream with this music. We went from the studio version and we started with the studio and we're ending with the live version. Full production of instrumentals at the moment. Dude, nice. Huh. I need to check out your stuff. I work with a lot of music producers. Anyway, did I raid into a Crimson Desert stream? Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, where are you at, Matt? Are you, you might be in a different category, huh? Are you just in fitness and health? Because obviously you don't Zwift. Midnight, and if we live forever, let's live forever tonight. Someday you'll have an album of Zwift music. That would be sick, dude. Now that's a cool thing. Do you know Power Karma? Power Karma, another longtime community member, Zwift's IRL streams. He mixes all of his own music for his stream too, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I got you, Matt. I found you. Midnight, and if we live
forever.
Yeah, you should check out Power Karma. Power Karma is a great account. Great guy. Been around the community for a long time. All right, guys. We're going to go over and look at Matiash and check out his amazing stream. Guys, I need to, like, for some reason, it's not rendering in 1080 for me. It's, like, blurry. Okay, there we go. It finally, like, popped in. Whoa! Look at it! Matt, you look like a completely different person. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow. We have some endurance. Tomorrow's an endurance day. So we do, we're going to go for we're going to try for a 2-hour ride tomorrow at Zone 2-3. So that'll be fun. Get some, maybe unlock that freaking kit finally. Glad to see you're feeling stronger. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. Nice to have someone to talk with. Power Karma. Powerkarma. Power Karma. I can't spell. All right, later, Pitbull. Later, guys. Yeah, let's go see Matt's gigabit level stream. Cheers, y'all. Tomorrow, let's do this all again. What do you say? Guys, smash the rest of the day. Let's do it together. If not for you, I guess you can do it for me. Some random guy on the internet. But hey, whatever excuse you need.